Hello. I'm recording this in the last couple hours before we head off to hear the Megillah reading to launch the festive holiday of Purim. So tonight starts Purim. It goes into tomorrow. We'll have the Megillah reading also tomorrow morning, followed by a festive early meal, and then on to prepare for Shabbos, and Purim will be over. Except if you live in Jerusalem, then there is Purim celebrated on Sunday, which is called Shushan Purim. But for the rest of us, it feels like Purim is over. The truth is, though, it's not really ever over for us. When we come to the end of Shabbos on Saturday night and go to make Havdalah, we will quote a line from the Megillah, and not just this Saturday night because it's the Saturday after Purim, but every single Saturday night, every time we make Havdalah, we all who are gathered to make Havdalah recite the following phrase from the Megillah: La Yehudim haita ora v'simcha v'sason v'ikar. For the Jewish people there was light and gladness, joy and honor. And then we add to it, Kain tihiyeh lanu, so shall it be for us. What is this sentence from the Megillah doing in our Saturday night Havdalah making? If we take a look and see what kind of holiday Purim is, the Purim was the time when the Jewish people were in exile. We were living in Babylonia and Persian Empire. We were subject to all sorts of threats. We were outside of our homeland. It was a time that was quite dark. We had the decree of death against all of us that fortunately was overcome through Esther's work and Mordechai and God's salvation. But the truth is the Jewish people have an ongoing reality of being in exile, and there's a lot of darkness in the world. We wish that we could take with us people like Mordechai and Esther to guide us. Interestingly, in the Zohar, which is our book of Jewish mysticism, the sages say that when we make Havdalah, we specifically use 2 wicks and we put them together. So when we light our Shabbos candles, we have 2 flames. But when we make Havdalah, we take 2 flames and we bring them together to make a larger, brighter torch. In the Zohar, it says that those 2 flames represent 2 tzaddikim, 2 righteous people, in the form of Mordechai and Esther. So when we make Havdalah, we are really reenacting Purim in miniature. We have our flame, which has Mordechai and Esther and the light that they gave us, and we have the quote from Megillah that talks about the light that the Jewish people had. As we're entering into the new week, after the end of every Shabbos, which is supposed to be filled with extra illumination, extra insight, extra comfort, and we're heading our way into the darkness that is really the regular week of ordinary times when perhaps God's presence is more hidden from us. That is precisely the time when we need that extra torch of light. We need a Mordechai and Esther energy fueling us and lighting the way for us as we go into that week. So we are surrounded by ongoing symbols, the ongoing references to Purim as we go throughout each week of our year, and hopefully we will always have that light with us, and so shall it be for us and for you and for all of humanity. Wishing you a joyful Purim for the rest of Purim that remains when you hear this, and a festive Shabbos, and a reminder when you make Havdalah to think about Mordechai and Esther and the light and joy, gladness and honor that belong to the Jewish people, and it should all be for us. Good Shabbos.